I'm not doing the whole intro. You guys already know how Fortnite OG works. You know what 20 drops is. You know what 100 drops is. I'm not doing 100 drops. That's too much. So, enough of the yapping out of the way. Let's just get into game number one. Game number one, he dropped it tilted. Try to get a snipe off here, but clearly, I lost. Game number two, we dropped it to Salty Springs. Got some decent loot, and I won this brick house here. Got this guy with the boogie bomb. And eventually, he died. Now, one thing I did notice here is that I did not really have much healing items. I had only 3 minis here. And then I went to go fight this guy. Edit it. Threw a boogie bomb, which the worst part about here is that he gets out of the boogie bomb earlier. I haven't seen this clip right here. He gets outside a minute earlier, and I die. And then game number 3, I drop into Salty Springs, get some loot. Head on the basement, don't see much action until I get to down here. Search for a guy I saw. Hide behind here, and he gets me killed. In game number 4, dropped it, got some decent loot. Made it all the way to top 20. So I got in this weird skirmish where there's a third party. I try to box up and try to stay consistent here, but you know, sometimes things don't always go the way you want to. Because see, I don't really have an escape route here. Try to get this guy with my revolver here, peek off with him. But after a while, he eventually gets sniping, and I die. Game number 5, I made it all the way to the end game, top 2 with a decent amount of kills. And judging with all the mats and guns I had, I thought I'd win this game, but spoiler, I don't. Now, see here, I'm trying to rush up, get the high ground. You know, I'm wasting a bunch of mats doing this. Trying to get a snipe off here, but he's trying to shoot me out here. I cone up, go for a snipe. He shotguns on top of me. I try to repossess my ground. Now, if you look at this, my mat count is dropping like crazy. Like, I don't think I have enough mats to fully go in this fight. But it seems here that I took way too long doing that. So eventually I get the high ground, and I don't really land on much of my shots here. That's kind of the thing that's kind of gets you to losing games like this. Like, you don't land your shots. You don't have the best positioning here. You see Storm's on my side. He gets that quick tack in, which I don't know. I'm not healing up here. I have no mats virtually. Shockwaves up. Gets on me. I try to edit down and whiff a shot, which could have been game ending. Hit for 50 here. I make a terrible edit. He jumps over, kills me, and I die. Alright, we're in game number 6 now. I dropped Junk Junction, you know. Thought I was alone, but then, you know, I grabbed a sniper because I didn't really see anything I liked from the chest. I'm trying to go for a snipe on some guys, but I'm getting shot at by this guy right here. So I go down, try to harvest some mats, you know, get some mats before I have to fight this guy. And then obviously he glides over. I get the top roof, he drops right on me. Sniper's pistol isn't really going to work out. Game number 7, I dropped into Pleasant Park, got some decent loot. And I try to run up on this guy quickly. And I said efficient elimination, got 4-3 on him. This should be an easy cakewalk, right? Well, guess what? It's not. Yeah, it didn't go so well. Game number 8, I made it out of Paradise Palms with little mats and not really much healing items. I have a lot of ammo though. But other than that, hit for 95 with a shot, and that kills me. And then game number 9, I dropped the Neo Tilted again, wearing the C-Day outfit. Try to spray this guy down with the minigun, and eventually, at least I think, nope, didn't work on him. So try to drop down, got the easy kill with my combat shotgun. Now, I don't really have like a set of notes here. I'm just like reacting to my own gameplay as I'm making this, and I don't know why it took me so long to do that. And sometimes within the video, I'll like go quiet just to like make sure it's still like filming, because I know sometimes I accidentally hit the stop recording button, and then I see this guy, you know, he's trying to get me. So I get a few dinks in with my revolver. I'm thinking, yeah, why not? I got 100 mats each, got some minis to heal up. This should be a cakewalk, right? Starts me out. I'm not really... I could have healed a little bit. I got shot from the back, and then I try to run up with a minigun, but you know, minigun doesn't always work out, and I died. Alright, game number 10, we're dropping a dusty divot here, and I land on this green tack here. I try to go in for some more loot. Saw there's a few guys landing on me. I get an AK here. Guys get some chug splashes. Use those right away. Or just one for some reason. This guy rushing me. I didn't really want to use the AK in close range fights. I saw a store flip. I left the building. Guys on top of the roof here. Go for my shots. And it just doesn't really work out for me in the end. Alright, game 11. Hopefully things go better here. I dropped a lucky landing. Got some decent guns. Saw there's two other guys here, but, you know, didn't really faze me that much. So I want to just keep looting up, you know, try to get some stuff, you know, before inevitably I have to fight, because I can't really fight with, like, an infantry rifle, a suppressed SMG, the whole shebang. So yeah, while I take this time, hopefully you guys want to click the subscribe button. I'm probably gonna say this again, like throughout the video, because I'll forget. But yeah, and I saw one guy kill the other, and then I went in to grab the final kill. And I'm guessing by that name he was an AI. But then I found this guy outside Salt Springs after rotating for a bit, and he killed me. Yeah, that was not very fun. Game 12, we're near tilted again, and I threw down some grenades as I saw a dude below me. He thought he was below me. So let's go rush with only a shotgun and a minigun. How smart. So I see him trying to like go in circles, and I'm going up the staircase trying to find them, but I just start shooting my minigun for some reason. Which, you know, isn't really the best move here. I'm trying to narrow out where these guys are, but I'm not doing good at that. I see the wall I built and figure the guys below me. So what do I do here? I just run and I try to go to like lower ground to try to fight them for some reason. But then eventually just realizing I have like after nothing, I go to another building, try to get them. Or get some loot before I try to get them, at least. So I get attacked, which doesn't really help my case out at all. And then I grab this chest, get slurp, and an AR, which is kind of good for me, at least, loot-wise. But I'm kind of wanting to go back and fight, because I love W King here, but it's not really the best for me. I shoot this Huggy Wuggy out for like 31 shields. And I know this is where my demise ends. Because I have the minigun in my hand, I think it's going to work. I spray down on him, and then realizing I'm an idiot, I die. Game 13, I dropped in, got some decent kills, and now we're in the top 10, you know. It was very not really good fights with the gameplay here. I'm guessing because I didn't show anything, but yeah, I made it in, had a bunch of mats, you know, an AR, sniper, shotgun, but I didn't really have any healing on them, so I decided to just ramp up to heaven, I guess. Wasting essentially all my metal. I don't know why I did this still. This was very stupid. I'm being genuinely serious. This was stupid. And then so I try to go for a snipe here, but you know, it doesn't really work out. You know, I see this guy sniping, you know, I'm just to go for him. Try to go a quick shot at him. He tried to shoot me. And then I think he tried to shoot at me, but I don't. Game 15, we're dropping in at Fatal Fields, and this game wasn't really fun, so let's just get to the end of it here. Never mind, I'm not going to. I have to talk for 3 minutes about this game. Yeah, I kind of liked how I looted up this house, honestly, because I got through everything. Got AR shotgun, movement, shields, full health. You know, I kind of wish I got more mats during this instead of just ran around the house looting. And then I made this mistake of trying to like go try to fight someone, but because like look at this, doing the cornfields, And then I get a scar. That's pretty good. But try to do this. Also, I've been noticing lately that the visual sound effects aren't working as per usual. Like sometimes people will be appearing like not what they should be with these on. And another thing I've noticed when playing Reload is sometimes I'll open a chest and I just won't get anything out of that. Like here I kill an AI, easy kill, but sometimes I've been playing, my AR just will stop shooting. And I don't really like it. And I see it looks like he's like right where I am standing right now, that visual sound effect. And it's just playing like tricks on me because it's showing that, hey, someone's nearby, but they're not truly nearby. So yeah, we're just gonna keep running around here, yada yada yada. I shoot into a bush or the cornfield, whatever. I legit can't find these guys because it's literally like giving them, or just giving me a wrong position of where they could be. See, it shows like there's a guy in here, but there isn't. See, the footsteps, it's just leading me somewhere. It's not even like showing me where a guy is. It's just... So I try to go for snipe, I miss, obviously. I'm kind of creeped out by this just because I haven't really gotten a decent amount of time to figure out where everyone is, and this game is just messing with me, honestly. So I try to rush into this fight, you know. See Dr. Doom just absolutely in shambles. And then I rush into his box. And then I kill him, and then I die. And then game 15, we're dropping into Polar Peak here. I get an AR. This guy didn't. I win. And then the other thing I didn't like about that fight is how many shots I missed. My kill got stolen there. Wasn't really fun. But I try to just get out of there, get some loot. Get some gliders and another AR, which is pretty good for me. I throw out the one that has less bullets in it just because I don't want to waste ammo. And as I push my loot, I see a guy there. I go for the spray. He gets more shots on me than I do on him. I misnet it. And I try to go for the shot. And I'm 85, and then I die. Game 16, we're dropping into Salty Springs. I get on this brick house here. And I get some decent loot here, you know. I get a blue infantry and some minis, nothing too bad. But I love these houses for like the amount of mats furniture give me. Like it gives me a decent amount, but nothing too crazy. Get a blue pump off the ground, which is pretty good. And I try to get the chest above me, but unfortunately I end up getting just an AK. But the search was pretty good. But it really won't help out me in the end. And then I try to rush over to this, to like fighting for some reason, even though I literally have nothing to fight with, virtually. And I can't seem to throw grenades into a building. This guy just gets out immediately. Sprays me, I hit him 48. I get top here trying to get him, but he just goes back into the building. Don't know what that play was. So I try to break down the walls in here, just try to get him out, but we both try to pre-fire. Another dude comes up here. I just won't pump him. Easier work. Nothing. Yeah, I don't see any loot that I want, so I try to drop in this guy again. Get in, one pump him. You know, that's how it should be done, you know? Get in his box when he's vulnerable and shoot him. But, you know, Salty Springs, you know, it's a very active location. Nothing is not going to happen here, you know? So, I'm looking for this footage, and I'm missing game 18, so I'm guessing game 18 is missing 2 drops, and I won't pump them. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my files. Do I not have a game 18? I do. It'll be shown at the end. And then, obviously, a guy drops something, I killed. Game 17, drop the Pleasant Park in the brick house. Get a pistol. Get some shield, just because, you know, there's like 3 guys in this house. I don't want to really be here. Guy walks in, and him 26. Grab those minis. I hear some nades getting launched. So I just dip as soon as part of the structure gets destroyed. So then I try dropping this guy with a pistol. He has a shotgun, and I win. If he was really low, so that's the only reason I really won that fight. If he was 100 HP, I probably would have lost. But I go on the roof, you know, try to scan the area, you know. I see this guy dropping in. Go for a few shots on him. Hit him 19. Then this guy's down here. He has attack, and I can't aim. Game 19, you know. This one was really embarrassing. Like, I had like the win here. I had like a bunch of mats. I just want to get a rocket kill, but got very cocky. You know what? I'm just gonna let the gameplay play out because I don't want to talk about it. Alright, in game 18, I made it to like top 13. You know, I got a really bad fight here trying to get this guy, but you know, he got me down pretty low. Just trying to mini up, you know. Missed a shot, which is not good. This is a really good player here, honestly. Catch him. I try to hit him here because he has more mats, more health, more healing items than me. So I just try to get him taken down without taking as much damage. I get what he's trying to take this wall so I can like double peanut butter at it to get me. So I try to like ramp up here. There's another dude here. Shoots me. Piss trap here. I'm stuck in this position. And I die. Game 20, we're dropping in. Final game here. And something that I've learned from all these drops is just that Fortnite isn't really as easy as it was, man. I mean, as people have gotten better at the game. For wondering why I just went quiet there, that's just because, you know, gotta make sure recording, because then you're not seeing the footage at all. But still, then I drop in on the same house again. There's just ammo on top, so I grab the shield. Ran around, grabbed some loot, the usual stuff you get in a Fortnite game. But I didn't drink the big pot because I thought I'd find minis, but I don't even know if I do. I'm just racking my own footage here. So that was pretty decent. I found a chest, a med kit, which is just so useful. So I just gave him a trying to find minis. Drank the big pot, went downstairs, trying to find some more loot. In which eventually I should get ammo here. I found a shotgun for once. I mean, AR pump combos pretty good. Found a pistol. So I drop down here, get a blue pump here. Go for this chest. I hear some shooting. But I get the chest and it ends up having the one thing I will need to win. Grenades. Trust in the process here. So I see this dude shooting. You must press pistol, get 50 off of him. Doesn't work. Spray him down if they are. Gets him. And then there's a guy on high ground. I don't have any mats. He's in the high ground. He drops down. You can guess where this is going. I hit him. He hits me. I'm dead. Thank you for watching. See you guys.